effortless quietness, comfort, space, and luxury, or rather make that super luxury. You see, we're here in peak hour traffic. In the afternoon, people going home, driving around congested cityscapes, and I'm doing it in a vehicle which, well, I'm going to be honest, I've waited a long time to drive. I've been extremely excited about, because let's face it, HAVAL globally, part of the GWM Great Wall Motors Group, and here in South Africa, have been disrupting the market completely since their entrance. Cars like the Jolion. I recently drove the HAVAL H6 GT, that superb looking sporting coupe-like SUV. And when they launched this, the H6 Hybrid, I thought to myself, I really need to get behind the wheel of that, because the H6 packs serious value for money, space, technology, sophistication, all at a real affordable price point, and it's really been shaking things up. But the one thing which some people said is, well, can be a bit thirsty if you're using it for a family commuting and you're in and out of the city, like any luxury SUV could be. But now this is the hybrid. So it's powered by a 1.5 litre petrol driven motor, but it's also got a battery component to it. So when you pull off and when you're in traffic situations, basically normally below 50 k's an hour, it's using largely hybrid driven battery power. Now hybrid makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to tell you why. I've been lucky enough to drive many full electric vehicles from European Automark, some of them up to 3 million rand, and they're hugely impressive, but unfortunately infrastructure isn't quite as impressive. So when you want to go somewhere, say up country, somewhere a bit further out of town, you're always trying to calculate, that range anxiety isn't going to work for me. Hybrid really seems to be the sweet spot, particularly here in South Africa, and with the H6 being such an important hitter in our market, such an important family SUV, packing space, affordability, and a ton of kit as standard, I was really keen to get behind the wheel of this guy. Now HAVAL claim a combined fuel economy figure of about 5.2 litres per 100. Now, that's pretty astounding for a vehicle of this size and stature. The only thing in fact you can compare it to is the Toyota RAV4 hybrid, which I recently drove, and that claims a similar 4.8 litres per 100. So I thought, let me give this some time, and then I can report back what the findings are. And having driven it on mixed conditions, highway, around cityscapes, around the suburban areas like this, in traffic, I'm averaging about 5.7 litres per 100. Pretty exceptional when you consider I haven't been driving that lightly, and we've got 179 kilowatts, 500 newton meters of power on tap here. That's hot hatch stuff, that's performance. If you put your foot down, it goes, and if you're cruising along in traffic, stop start, where most cars it's the enemy. If you don't have hybrid electric, this car loves it. In fact, when I got it, it had a range showing of 940 kilometers, and it really is keeping up there. It's sticking with the impressive range. This really does tick all the boxes. But it's not all about sitting here in traffic. It's also about what they've done in terms of the tech, the sophistication, the toys, the bells and whistles that are offered as standard on this, the hybrid, which is available only as super luxury in terms of its trim level. If some of the technical aspects, the drive, the overall size, and a lot of the affordability is impressive, it's this interior cabin space of the H6 that really further knocks things out of the park. I'm seated here. I got seats firstly on this hot day which are ventilated and cooled. I've got in premium grade interior cabin space. It's minimalistic, soft touch materials throughout, steering wheel mounted controls, a neat high definition digital instrumentation cluster up ahead of me, heads up display above that. I've got cup holders here and a stowage space, this large central bin here at the center, as well as a lot of clever, thoughtful features. A wireless charge pad here with a rubberized texture to dock my phone. Large hidden area below where you can put goods, as well as USBs there, even a USB up here for something like a dash cam. You're getting a ton of space, but you're also getting true premium grade levels here. You see, this is what they call the ultra luxury. It's the only trim level available on the H6 Hybrid, but really there's nothing you can complain about. Things feel premium, it feels solid. That's up front here as driver or passenger, or being seated back there. Here you can see I've got a lot of space as well at the back with impressive knee room, good headroom, a lot of light thanks to the large panoramic roof, as well as my own USB, cup holders, air vents, you name it. There's also impressive space here in the boot with an automated tailgate, and really the gist of it is that the interior and cabin space is just as impressive as the exterior and the overall package that you're getting with the HAVAL H6 Hybrid. With touches in the cabin such as blind spot assist in the mirrors, a full 360-degree suite of cameras, active lane keep assist, a semi-autonomous drive mode, radar-guided cruise control, pedestrian alert, full-on airbags throughout the cabin, as well as a 5-star Australian ANCAP safety rating, this car is not only technologically advanced and sophisticated, full of space in here, and seriously impressive in terms of the drive, the fuel economy, and the kind of comfort which it offers, but it also seems to tick all the boxes. What it makes for, therefore, is a seriously good-looking package. And then we get onto the pricing, perhaps the sweetest spot of them all. Priced at 669,000 Rand, when you consider what you're getting here, it is pretty much unbeatable. It's no wonder there's a waiting list to get these, and we're seeing so many HAVAL products on the road. There's also going to be a HAVAL Jolion hybrid joining soon, and that I cannot wait to get behind the wheel of. But so far, if this hybrid in the HAVAL range is anything to go off, they really are knocking it out the park once again.